Welcome to the interactive Body Balance radio show for health and fitness tips.
All right, here we go, team. Welcome back. Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm your host, Mike Dasiak. Thank you for tuning into the show from all over this great earth, where we talk health, fitness, nutrition, functional medicine, and personal development. Lots of great things going on. The show is going to air April 22nd, 2023. That'll be a Saturday. And I know lots of people are engaged doing fun things, as they should. We got so many things lined up today. Haven's birthday party, going to see the horses, hockey, training, you name it. Live life, folks. Live life. All right. I want to do a quick show because I've been texting some emails and texts with clients this morning, I should say. I usually don't like to do that when I'm training, but sometimes they come in and you want to help people, right? So that's what we do. So just wanted to let people know it's more of a motivational show today, ad hoc, you know, off the top of my head, and just to give people some encouragement, right? Some words of advice, some incentives, and I say this because I know a lot of people struggle with their past. So a lot of people struggle with a divorce, something happened, a bad relationship, a business deal that went sour, a kid that left home and you no longer talk to, or your parents you no longer talk to, right? So there's something in their past, there's something that's bugging them, and it's not allowing them to live to their full potential. And these are just, words and comments that come to my head, and I'll tell you why. I coach a lot of people, right? I coach a lot of athletes. I coach a lot of executives. I coach a lot of everyday mom and dads. Doesn't matter what line of work you're in. And as they're speaking and I'm coaching them along, and this happened 3 or 4 times on one night this week, right? Things come to my head. So right away when they start speaking, I get 3 or 4 things that come right to my head about that situation. And then I want to elaborate on it a little more. And then I give them advice. So I'm doing this at a scaling level here. So I will say this. We have all had difficult things happen in our life. They do not determine your destiny. It's not final. It's not the end. What they do is they point you in the right direction. They give you learning lessons so you can now go in the right direction and actually pursue your goals. I have so many quotes, so many cliches, so many terms. Here's one. Your mess is your message. The thing that was a perceived mess of your past is your message to share with the world. Ed Milet had said this very well. Not that one, but he had said this, right? Your mess or your past or whatever was wrong or whatever you had in your past, you are most equipped to teach people in the future about that situation. So if you were an alcoholic and you recovered and you are now sober and you are dry and you are clean and you got over that, one of your purpose in this world, and one of the purposes in this world, is to teach people how to do that. You overcame it. You beat it. And now your purpose or your vision or your mission is to help people do the same. Your trauma, your problems, your messages are what you're most equipped to talk about. You're most equipped to help other people with. People who have overcome poverty, people who have overcome, they weren't so smart or told they weren't so smart, or they didn't do well in elementary school and now have went on to lead successful careers or entrepreneurs or whatever. They can speak from a place of certainty. They can speak from a place of experience, and they can help people. So whatever it is in your life that you've struggled with, you can get over it. You can change. I know firsthand, I'm a living example that you can change. That you can take your life and you can make it whatever you want to be. Yes, it takes some education. Yes, it takes some wisdom. Yes, it takes some, I call it a come to Jesus moment. You got to have a really reflective point, and you've got to be transparent, and you've got to be honest with yourself. But with that kind of learning and that kind of education and then taking action, you can absolutely change for the better and live the life you're meant to live. I'm speaking to a lot of people who've had tough times right now, right? So I want those people to turn their life around and go out and go after what is rightfully theirs. I work, as I said earlier, but this is important, with people who've already done this. They are 10, 15 years already living their journey, living their goals, living their retirement. They have done so well and turned their life around. Those people, I still talk to daily. We text, we call. Love them. This show is for the people that are in the middle of the chaos. They're in the middle of their mess right now. They're in the middle of a divorce. They're in the middle of a job loss. They're in the middle of, issues with health, right? So they've suffered whatever, chronic disease, some kind of disease. This show is for you guys. You can do it. You can turn it around. And the way you do it, like I said, is get around people who have done it. Reach out to people who are where you want to be. Educate yourself. Read, listen to podcasts like this. And then take little action each and every day. Build those habits each and every day. It is not a one-day turnaround. It could take weeks, months, maybe even years. But you can do it. And then you can get on your path to what's out there and the energy and the other people that are on the other side of your situation right now. I have people actively right now getting great help. They're doing amazing. I'm so proud of them. And they're through coaching and talking, they're out there taking the action. They're out there improving themselves. And they're out there doing that. So I just want to let you guys know, listen to the show, repeat it for yourself, that I am absolutely certain that you can turn any situation around and make it so good. And I said, turn your mess into your message, right? And turn your perceived issue from the past. And it is a blessing if you want to learn from it and you want to grow from it and you want to know what not to do again. It is incredible. I can't say too much on a 10-minute show. One other thing in coaching people that I want to share with you, and some people miss this point, and I'll tell you why they miss it. When I tell people that they need to take about 15 minutes a day to be silent and just reflect, you can call it quiet time, you can call it your alone time, you can call it meditation, you can call it connecting to your source. God is for me, but you can connect to whatever you want to connect to. And just take time to quiet your mind. I am guilty of this, so I have to consciously do it. We work in the corporate world. We own our own business. We work with people. I have 5 kids. I have a spouse, obviously. We have a lot of obligations, so this is very hard for me to do, but it is important. When you get quiet, and you actually allow the world, the universe, energy, God, in my case, to fill you with thoughts, to fill you with ideas, to quiet the mind and find out what direction you're supposed to be going. Where should you set your sail? It is amazing what will come to you and point you to where you need to go. Most people, as I said about me a minute ago, are running around too fast, too chaotic, thing to thing. They don't even have the time to breathe, and they don't take the time to find out what they're supposed to be doing. You want to get real deep right now? I'll even say this. Most people are scared to do that. Most people are scared to find out what they should be doing. They don't want to know, or they don't want to take that quiet time because it makes them feel nervous. It makes them feel uncomfortable. They don't know what to do, or they don't want to hear where they should be going. Maybe that quiet time is telling you should leave a career and go pursue something else. Maybe that quiet time is telling you should leave a relationship that's not good for you if they're mean or abusive or destructive. Follow me? But that quiet time is where you'll learn a lot about yourself and what you should be doing. A lot of my mentors, Wayne Dyer was one of them. He did this at 3:30 in the morning. I've said it in previous shows. That's when he wrote his books. He's wrote 70 or 80 books. I don't even have a clue. But he wrote them in the morning at 3:30 because that's when he was quiet, and that's when he got a lot of his thoughts, and that's when God or the outside source would speak to him and fill his brain with information of what he should convey to you, to the general public, because you need it. That's really deep, I know. It's esoteric. There's a lot of different terms, right, that I could use, but it's true. The quieter you get, the more you learn, the more you can apply. That's why a lot of people watch your room. I work with executives every day. I present to 20, 30, 40 people every day. Watch executives. So I'm in the corporate world. You guys know that. I said it a few times on the show, but people listening to this know that I do this for a living. One of my livings. Watch people. Don't worry about the people that want to talk all the time, that take over meetings and they just talk, because all they're conveying is what they know. They don't want to learn. They're not absorbing. Watch the quiet person who's absorbing everything and taking it all in and then speaks. Watch the person who thinks about it for a few minutes, listens to everybody else, and then makes articulate statements. Watch those ones. Those are the ones you want to connect with. Those are the ones with you're usually the vice presidents, the CIOs, the CTOs, the COOs. They're the ones who are thought leaders. They're the ones who think. They're the ones who absorb and then apply. Same thing I said before about changing your life. Absorb, learn, and then apply. This is crucial. I'm blessed to be in that world. So, having lots of patients on a medical level and then having lots of stuff in the corporate world. This is real life, folks. This is stuff that you should be looking at. No notes for today, as I said. This is just me giving you 10 minutes of motivation and insights, hopefully some wisdom you can take forward. I'm always here to help. I have gotten multiple messages already this morning from people because I'm just trying to help. Right? That's all I'm trying to do. So, what do I say there? MikeDasiuk.com. MikeDasiuk. Right? MikeDasiuk.com. InteractiveBodyBalance.com. Always get emails at info@MikeDasiuk.com. We're on the web, social media, Twitter. I just posted a couple stories on Instagram today. I don't get to do that as much as I'd like. Once a week is not enough, but we did. So you can go over and just get this information. It comes from decades of experience. That's why I do it. I can't speak on stuff I don't know. You ask me how to build a car, I have no clue. You ask me how to fix a car, I got no clue. You actually even ask me how to build a deck. It take me a long time. I've done it, but I'm not very good. Right? So stay in your lane. Become an expert of what you know, and then just share it with the world. That's what I say. Which leads me to my point where I tell my kids every day, kids, you got to work hard. No substitute for hard work. You got to work hard. Number 2, you got to add value to this world. You got to add your skills, as I just said, to this world. That's why it was a prelude or a nice, it's a nice segue is the word I was looking for into what I'm saying, right? Add your value and skill set with the world. Number 3, help other people. Give out your way to pull out chairs, open doors. We were walking in a healthy planet. No, they're not a sponsor of the show. Maybe they should be. Guys outside, I guess tough times, opening doors. Didn't have any money on me. We just said this. We do this hourly, so I'm just sharing this because my kids were with me, and I said, "Would you like? I don't have any money, but we can get you." He said, "I'd like some food." Got him some food, protein bar, and gave it to him. That's something small, folks, a few dollars, but help other people. Number 4, smile and have some fun. Once I'm done with this show, I'm going to have some fun. I said parties this weekend, horses, hockey, we're out. But I wanted to get this out to the hundreds of thousands of people that listen to this. Okay? Live with passion, live with purpose, live with intent. I hope you liked this show. Take care of each other, and we'll talk to you real soon.